Hey, it's another rainy day in Seattle. Hope everyone has enjoyed their day. And let's jump right in. Let's see. Vanessa, if you're here, I can start with your reading and healing. You're here also. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Alexander. Hey, Yagmer. Hey, everyone. Oh, you did? You enjoyed your day? That's really good. Good to see. Good to see. Hey, Vanessa. You can... Oh, you already pressed. Alright, cool. Debbie, I have you added. Okay. Everyone is added. Okay, so general reading for August. Okay. Let's see. Alright, Vanessa. Let's see for August. Interesting. Okay. Yes, and then the little. It's how I feel like travel. Some kind of move or travel is significant in August. Are you planning on going somewhere? If not, this might be a little move. I'm looking at the Three of Swords here. It could be highlighting a separation. We have the Seven of Pentacles with the Chariot. The Chariot's here twice. Moving forward successfully. The Moon. Interesting. The Sun and the Moon. So you have a King of Wands coming through for August. I'm not sure. So you have the King of Wands on top of the deck with the Magician on the other. So this person, they could be manifesting, taking some kind of action towards you with the Chariot. If this isn't you moving, or if you don't have like a trip planned. Where's the Five of Pentacles here? Swords for connection. So you're aware of it, this move or transition. Hey, Healing, I got you added. Thank you. Let me see. Yours will be actually after this one, Healing. Okay. No problem, Diamond. I'll do a timestamp for you. And you said you go alone. There's someone coming towards you. Okay. Why is it you here? Oh, okay. Ace of Wands. Interesting. Are you planning? Did you say you are planning on going somewhere? It looks like travel's gonna be successful in August after, especially like a delay of some sort. Five of Pentacles is here, compromised with the Three of Swords, and it's like Eight of Wands. So I don't know if there's like a delay around traveling or plans, but that picks up in August rather nicely. Where's the moon on this one? Two of Pentacles. Okay. Empress. Okay. I'm not sure what this juggle is. Empress. Alright. Hold on. Let me see. I'm not sure if this is you or this King of Wands. You have the Empress on top of the deck, which I'm getting that's your energy. So you're definitely feeling like creative, just abundant, really beautiful energy in August. Attracting perhaps this attention from this person. But I'm not sure why there's like Sun and Moon is here. Let me see. The Two of Pentacles. The struggling act. Okay, this is someone then you have history with. Tension, suspense. Alright, so perhaps that's why. So maybe you and this person were like day and night. Were they unpredictable? Is this like, all right, because I wasn't sure with the Five of Pentacles coming out. So this looks like a situation where maybe you're on the outs with this person or dangling on like, you know, a string, like the connection perhaps. The Three of Swords is here. So maybe it's like, I don't know, and the communication's off. I don't know if you're like not talking to this person anymore and things were left off not the best. But Seven of Pentacles here with the High Priestess. This is someone that you're like, you think of or you're aware of. I don't know if you're just like successfully moving past this person. Ace of Wands. What is this in August? But someone that you have history with is significant. This is who this King of Wands is coming through in August. So that is someone that you actually have history with. Alright. Where's the Chariot here? Okay, navigation. That's so interesting. This is navigation. So this is quite literally like traveling, everyday wonders. With this on top. Okay, so this could be reconnecting with someone that you're on the outs with that is giving, they're manifesting. I want to see what they're doing here with the Ace of Wands. Yes, I did. Yeah, no. Yeah, I did. Control. What is the Chariot for Vanessa? Okay, Eight of Wands. Yeah, something rather quickly coming in, like fast. This could literally be seeing someone from the past. The Six of Cups is here with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So hearing from someone, this King of Wands, Eight of Wands, that's what's coming in with the Chariot. Literally, like, travel is significant, though. And this is like a situation that was stagnant previously with the Eight of Wands here in the reverse. But with the High Priestess, it's something you're already, it feels like, in tune with, or you will be, like, when this comes in, like, I don't know, it's like, obviously, I don't know, I feel like you are girly, because if someone comes to you in the car, like, obviously you're gonna know who this person is. But it's like, you know who this person is, like, you may have the awareness who's coming forward from this past to communicate. Let me see what this is with the Five of Pentacles. Oh yeah, and this is like the chariot. Like, now chariot for the third time. Okay, so Eight of Cups. This is someone that there was a disconnect. Okay, I see like the Five of Pentacles here, but definitely a disconnect with this person, Eight of Cups. You could have moved on. I want to see why this is, but going back to that whole disconnect here with this one. Hospitality, security. Interesting. Okay, that's okay, and that's with the Three of Swords. So it could be okay, so it's touching on the disconnect. Now, the Three of Swords is here, and when I usually see the fountain, there's like a third party in the background that's like shocked because of this like proposal. So in the situation between whoever you and whoever this is, another person was involved. And it's interesting, this is like the Eight of Wands energy, but yeah, so it looks like they're coming in for August. But with the history between you and this person, you may not, with the Two of Pentacles, I don't know, trust their emotions or their motives. Something about them just seems like you have to squint your eyes, you know? Like, you don't know the whole picture of this individual. Like, I don't know, they are the magician, so you just never know what he's gonna pull out of his hat. It's like, that's kind of the vibes you have with whoever this is in August. And maybe it's because of this situation where there's like heartbreak in the past, especially if they're kind of like picking it up there. Oops, that could be it. Oh, really? Okay, interesting. Do you think if it was that person coming through? Because that could be that those threes I was seeing in the background, the fountain, the Three of Swords. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. Healing, are you here? I see you. You probably are. I don't know when you posted though. I just want to be sure. So I'll do as there's energy. Okay. So what does he want from you? Okay, I see you. That is a good question. That is a very good question. Yeah, especially with him coming through. Let me pull one for his intentions. Let me see. Let's see his intentions. Two of Swords. There's the moon energy again. Ace of Swords. Actually, I want one more. Okay, Two of Swords. What is this? Intentions with this. Oh, okay. Okay, Okay, so with their communication, because I'm seeing the same like energy here. Right, there's that chariot, them coming through, and that's like the Eight of Cups. Look at the background because in their intentions is a Two of Swords. That's what I pulled first. Okay, the Two of Swords on top of the deck was like the moon. Now they may not have clear intentions. Going back to how you were going to be squinting your eyes, remember I mentioned the whole sun and the moon energy and that Two of Pentacles? Like something about them is like unpredictable, and that whole, it seems like the same thing, like them being in two minds, like perhaps they still have that whole situation going on in the back end. Like you said, they're married, so that's a thing. Now, they do want to communicate though. And then this came out when I clarified second, which is the Page of Cups. So perhaps even like apologize or kind of be vulnerable with you emotionally in some way, but still not knowing like where things may go. That's kind of like where they're feeling at least guided to do. It seems this X likes to communicate and some way Page of Cups be vulnerable with you, but there's still like a gray area there with them. Okay, so okay, so let me see for your healing. What's this energy? Ten of Pentacles, nice. Mm, okay. So I'm trying to figure out which one of you are juggling. It looks like it's your energy. Are you showing Nazir that you're like preoccupied? You have other things going on? Or you're just like, you're so prioritizing other people? You have the Two of Pentacles here. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles with this Three of Cups coming out in Nazir's energy towards you. And I don't know, does he feel like he's being, like I was saying, like not being prioritized in some way, being ignored or overlooked? He's wanting that to change, and he's kind of looking at what he needs to do. I want to see what is this, because he's just in the temperance energy, still feeling like a sense of family with you, or something long term. Let me see what this is actually. If this is like literally, he came out again. So the 9 of Wands is here. Yeah, he does see long term with you. King of Pentacles is here with the 10 of Pentacles. Definitely a sense of like long term, giving the connection another chance, healing things is coming through for Nazar's energy. But I'm not sure what this whole juggle is. He's looking at unpredictability, unless it's you saying, you know, you have someone else. What is this? Yeah, Queen of Wands. Think you'd be rather attractive. Are you talking to other people? Did you tell him that you're like talking to someone else? Strength, Queen of Cups. He sees you holding back emotionally. He still feels as if like you love him, you know? Like you're the Queen of Cups. He still feels as if you like love him. You have a lot of love for him. Strength, but you're like holding back in some way. 2 of Wands. It's like you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. For some reason, that's what he's giving. And maybe this is the Hangman in the reverse. So maybe he's just like looking at the situation wrong. He's the King of Cups here. So he is mirroring you. He's looking at, did you two talk about like children or something? Or a child having children? I was thinking about like family. Okay. So he sees himself like still wanting to balance things out, like have an equal give and take. Like this energy, the harvest. But I don't know why it feels like, again, that he's not on the top of your to-do list. Like, I don't know. It's giving like he's a second thought. Like, oh yeah, that's right. I did say I was going to talk to you later. I don't know. So he does feel as if you two can bypass, the obstacles. Highlights here, bypassing the obstacles, 9 of Wands, energy, temperance, for sure, healing things. Like, okay, but that's just kind of like, for some reason, what he's feeling, like a sense of like rejection. 4 of Cups here. What Max is going through. Did he tell you that he had something to do and you forgot or something? He's giving those vibes. Or you like said, oh yeah, I have this going on. And he's like, oh, I thought we were going to hang out. Like something like that. But, like someone else. Like, I don't know, like, did you decide to hang out with your friends? Or what is that energy of someone else? Like, oh, you decided to do this instead. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, yes, kids. Once you say oh, I see. You said no, you never told him that. Okay. Hey, Andrea. I have you added. Oh, Vanessa. I'm just seeing what you said. Are you here? Let me see. Spiritual, are you here? Oh, okay, yeah, with the kids. Yeah, he definitely is. That was coming on his energy. I saw the King of Cups, Page of Cups, Ten of Cups on the back end. Yeah. So that's what he's like looking at. And looking at yeah. Alrighty, you can post whenever you're ready, spiritual. No problem, healing, thank you. Mm, let me get like an oracle. Let me bring back. I don't want in mind. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what comes out here. Use this oracle and then we'll get an idea with this spread. Okay. Let's see the energy around it. Let's use this one first. Okay. So in these, it'll touch on like your purpose, your calling, highlight that kind of energy. Let's see. That's good. Career. Listen to. Okay, you have two. All right, nice. You have the High Priestess on top here. So, definitely could be. I don't know if you are into different forms of like divination and spiritual practices. So could very well be it. But this touches on wisdom. Oh, you have three. All right. Justice. And then, are you an air sign or a water sign? I'm just curious. The Princess of Air. All right. Then by the energy here. Justice. So definitely it feels rather serious. So I would say, just to be like the cliche, law enforcement, the basics. I don't know if you considered something along those lines, but based on this, I would say, yeah, like it's giving more corporate. than casual. But let me see. Then like I would say more like entrepreneurial. I guess more corporate. And you know, with stemming with creativity, I feel like it would touch on this as well too. But I want to see what it says with the high priestess. Just going with that Pisces energy, and I feel like they're highly creative beings and their imagination. So you can't really have an imagination like this in some of these fields because it requires, to be taxing. So maybe you'll like a bit of variety, to use your imagination and kind of, I don't know, the basics. This would be more order, like law and order, sticking to like a protocol. Let me see, it says here. Okay, justice, we get the idea. I really want to look at this one, 22. Okay. Okay, it's taking me forever to find this. Okay, let me see. Alright, there we go. Okay, so it's the healing shrine, and you said that you weren't a water sign. Sag. Okay, so the healing shrine. Interesting. Okay, and that goes along the lines of like with the high priestess. So it says root worker. I know we're gonna pull some tarot to see just to get a, illustration as well too. But it says root worker. So if you pull this card as your mission on earth, you are the root worker. Work the roots, pull out the beauty that hides in the shadows of yourself, and don't hide from your destiny. Um, let's see what that looks like exactly for you. The cards, but this is interesting. So, some teas also to just like work with or stay close to will be ashwagandha, burdock, and cinnamon root, which is interesting because I have burdock in my tea today and cinnamon sticks. So yeah, so burdock, cinnamon, and ashwagandha. This is just highlighting this card here, the energy. So the root worker, and then justice. And you have the princess of air, which is like the page of swords. So going back to the whole idea of your imagination, your curiosity, um, it feels like you're already in tuned, though, would say, with whatever this is that you're connected to for career. It feels like wherever you're feeling guided, I don't know if you're dreaming or wherever your daydreams even go, it feels like that's exactly where you're supposed to be, whatever that vision looks like for you. Um, it's giving to, let's see. Here's, but very literal, maybe something doing around. It could be like social services and things of that sort. But yeah, okay, what is this? Spiritual. Okay, 10 of Cups here. So nice. Oh, I actually have two cards here. Ooh. The Five of Swords with the King of Wands. Okay. I liked it better when I was just the King of Wands here. That's nice. Alright, so the King of Wands is a leader. Definitely taking charge. I also it was like kind of stemming away from what I was highlighting earlier. That's what I was getting at with the whole idea of that entrepreneurial energy. So that's coming through. Hopefully with you as justice, I'm gonna go read it two different ways. Now, with the justice energy, maybe you are in some way bringing balance that might energy to this kind of negative energy. So going back to like social services, so I don't know if you considered helping with women who may be experiencing five of swords, like negative, like they would say like narcissistic energies, and who may be controlling or maybe abusing their power in the families. I don't know if you're considering something along those lines, but that would be something like that would be the case. And then the other form with this like Osan like root worker, this is also they work the King of Wands works with like the herbs too and the shaman. So there's something like by any means necessary, that kind of energy coming through too, in terms of if you're considering opening a business or getting your hands dirty, so to speak, with the root work in a spiritual sense, like a business of some sort along the lines of like grass works. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Those things that would be rather successful. I'm looking at the chariot energy too. Come through a lot of water energy. But I'm looking at that as well. So it'd be rather successful if you were considering something along those lines. Because whatever it is, it definitely just feels like going back to that again. You already in some way feel connected to it, or you feel guided to it. Let's see here. Let's see what comes up with these. And this could also just be your voice. So what you may speak will be rather significant too. So maybe you're doing something where you're writing, so speaking and writing will be significant. I get it. Most jobs, maybe that's the case, but not always, you know, but it will just be rather significant, like what you say. It's like you'll be making decisions. I don't know. It's kind of giving the notary vibes. Not saying you're going to be a notary, but it's giving, you know how notaries are, you know, they're necessary, they're needed in certain cases when it comes to certain paperwork. I mean, it's a few examples with why notaries would be needed, but it's kind of those vibes, like your voice or your signature will be needed. So it's something significant along those lines too. With your career, it's not just you setting the foundation, which it's like, you know, like an architect. Maybe, I don't know, it's not like you know what I'm saying? Like just, I don't know, I hope so. Like more hands-on. Like for example, going along the lines of the King of Wands, he's a hardworking man. He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty, so it's not all that. It's more cerebral for you. You know, it'll be a bit of that energy. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, let's see. What's this first? Okay, that's so interesting. This flips here. Okay, so that's how it highlights like communicates here too. So yeah, collaborating will be significant in this field. So maybe like working with like developers. This says develops. I just noticed how it communicates flips over, but dreams. I touched on dreams briefly earlier. So your dreams may be significant. This is something that you could have been daydreaming about, something you've dreamt of. already, your ideal career. Conjunction with it, the fourth house there. Home, family. Let's see what that comes out. Just noticing how this like Ten of Cups is here. So going back to that whole like how you may influence the homes or households, and then maybe your own. Okay, harmonize. Okay, so you have Mercury going back to the communication, the speech. This is really significant in your career field. What you'll be doing is heavily weighted in what you say. Yeah. What does it say here? Learning. And it could even be you sharing information as well too, what you have learned. It's like you staying curious. And makes you like a magnet for, it's like others. It's almost like it's almost like you're a human form for ChatGPT. It's like you'll be the human chat. I'm bad with the examples, but you get where I'm going. It's like you'll have a wealth of knowledge, okay, to give. It seems in this field as well too. Maybe this is something, again, you're already connected to, you've been learning, studying. And also maybe you're considering going back to school or going to school for this. But yes, that is what's coming out, okay? That was a roller coaster there, but thank you. Hopefully you get the vision. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Diamond, are you here? And I think Diamond's actually is going to sleep. Just in case. Country. Alright, country. I see. So I see you're here. I'm gonna do your reading. After country, Alexander, if you're here, I can do your reading. And Kath. See you're here. So Kath. You may be after. Okay. Oh, I see. I just saw what you said. Wait. I'm just getting a little honey here. Alright, so let's see. So Danny sees that you're like holding back. It's not a bad thing. You actually look pretty good while doing it. It's like he just feels as if you're protecting your peace. There's some kind of like communication. I don't know if it's a conversation that you two already had that caused confusion that he's highlighting. He's the King of Cups energy towards you. Grounded emotionally, thinking perhaps like even he may want to say something to you, but he doesn't want to confuse things emotionally. Harry kind of feels like maybe you're open to giving things another chance, but you're kind of like, mm, I don't know. It's kind of like a shrugs of the shoulders too. Like, okay, I'm open, but I don't know. There's a sense of like family or connection where you could see like long term with you. And he feels like that's something that you want too, like a Ten of Pentacles. He's looking at putting to end this heartbreak. He knows that's what you want too. And that's why you're kind of coming off like you're prioritizing yourself or just, your peace. He's acknowledging that. And he's trying to figure out like what can he say to create those same results that it seems like you're doing for yourself anyhow, but he's like he wants to join with you, and healing this heartbreak or addressing like a heartbreak that he knows that it's like you want a resolution to, but it feels like you're doing it for yourself. But he feels like he's also responsible for it too. And those kind of vibes. Like he sees you kind of putting it into it. He also feels like, okay, well, maybe I should say something or I should have said something. Those vibes are coming through for Dan. So he's definitely wanting to say something to you. He's just like in this Seven of Cups energy. He's kind of like figuring out like how to put into words. That. Alexander, are you here? Hmm. Hey, no problem, country. Thank you. You can post whenever you're ready, Alexander. Thank you, Andrea. Also, Kath, I'll do your reading after this one. Okay, let's see what's coming in Alexander. Really nice. King of Wands here. With the Two of Wands. They've been planning. Are you planning like a trip? It's gonna be successful. Or does it involve like travel? Where's the Six of Wands? Okay, this is very interesting. Are you taking care of some women, Alexander? I'm just curious. It looks like you're being rather generous with the money that you're going to be making or that you're making. So it looks like in the recent past, like with your career, you've been rather successful. At least you had some kind of success, some victory that's coming through. And High Priestess, maybe use your intuition when it comes to whatever you publish or whatever you produce. Whatever this is, like you just strike while the iron's hot. Like you really are driven by your intuition, your instincts. Now, this isn't someone that you're giving to financially, like two women, maybe like a sister and a mom. Then this is maybe you learned this kind of in terms of how to follow that little engine that could, that, you know, that feeling, that feeling, Eight of Wands, the feeling, when you feel it in the air, that vibe, you follow it and it's made you money. Like you've been able to profit off of that. Now, Six of Pentacles coming in, Four of Swords, Ace of Cups, Page of Swords. I didn't necessarily look at it within 10 weeks, but just in the near future, I see you like still reflecting, meditating, emotionally, looking into whatever this is that you consider the next step towards your success. Now, Ten of Cups, I don't know if it's like I was getting it, like involves the travel, or like you're looking at some form of like status recognition. But it looks like that's what's coming in soon. So you kind of more so meditating on that. I don't really see it. I don't see any action here. Okay, I don't see any action yet. And the Five of Pentacles on top of the deck with the Two of Wands. So it may just be a little bit of a delay and a pause for reflection, and then you'll see yourself back up again, like in that Six of Pentacles. Because it looks like you will. You're looking at this Ten of Cups. It's kind of like you've done it before. The Two of Wands, you know, they've already accomplished what's behind them. They're like, okay, I can sit down and do something new. So even if you are delayed for whatever reason, Five of Pentacles, you know how to get back to that Six of Pentacles energy, you know? Like you're more than capable. Ten of Cups, it seems like, and that's just what you're looking at. Ace of Cups, Page of Swords, like what you're meditating on in the near future, like how to get there. So maybe it won't happen within that time frame, but it, you know, I see you figuring it out. That's what's coming through. But travel plans look like they're going to be pretty good. Yeah. And I don't know if you're giving money to other people or to women, to two women in particular. But it didn't say keep your pennies in your pocket, but for some reason, maybe that's why that could be contributing to the delay. Maybe that's why it came out with the career. However, yeah. Okay. Kath, whenever you're ready, you can post. And then Yagmer, I'll do your reading. Let's see. No problem, Alexander. Thank you. Interesting. So let me see before I say this. So it's like you're okay. So Kat, it's like you're looking at something when it comes to Jay, and you're almost like questioning: is it your intuition or what you know, or is it both? Or are you questioning what your intuition knows? You're like, are you sure? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Intuition. Do you know what you're talking? Like, it's giving that vibes coming through when it comes to this connection with Jay. Okay. Ooh, Queen of Swords, Three of Cups. What is this about another person? Are you thinking there's like another person? What is the Queen of Swords? What is this? Or does he think you're like, is this like Sybil? I don't know if you know the movie, if you're familiar with Sybil. But does he feel like you can be a different person? Like, it's giving like you're a whole other person. Because she's like a twin here as a Gemini. But you're in Aries. But I don't know. It could be another person. If you're, I feel like, are you touching on there being another person with Jay? If not, he could feel like you can be a whole nother person. What is this about another person? Why is this in this person? Okay, so he's the King of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Now, he wants to say something. Now, okay, so he's the King of Swords, you're the Queen of Swords here. Okay, so he could have been deceptive about something having to do with, is this another person? And you could have called him out, or you could have said something, and maybe he was convincing. Maybe he was convincing you. You told yourself like, oh, maybe he's, maybe he's being honest. That whole storyline. It could be something like that. What is this, Jay? It's some kind of deception around another person. And if it's not another person, Kai, then he feels like he feels like you could be a whole nother person. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kai, who am I speaking with now? Is this who is this? Is this Catherine? Is this Katie? Who is this now? It's not Kath any longer. I don't know. Let me see. Why is it? Did you address him? It's like you could have said something about, or you want to say something about another person. Three of Wands. Are you just like waiting? I'm just waiting for that time, waiting for the opportunity to ask him about this person. What is this, Cat? This is what's coming out on Jay's energy. And it's another person. I'm not even gonna keep saying this. It's like it has to be on your mind, or it's like you two are both the King, Queen, Swords. Have you two discussed this other person? Has he discussed with you that he feels like maybe sometimes you're another person? Like maybe you're interested one minute and then maybe you're not the next, to be those vibes, but it also kind of gives that you could be waiting to ask him about another person. Something like that's coming out for Jay though. And he could sense this, like High Priestess energy is coming through the Hangman. It's like you two could be mirroring each other. So you both are like aware that there's a Queen of Pentacles in the room. And then this is the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm like, is this your energy, which it could be? Or is he saying Three Cups, Seven of Swords? Did you already mention, like, okay, King of Swords, like, okay, another person before? I don't know. But yeah, that's coming on Jay's energy. All right, and if you haven't, I feel like your intuition is touching on something like that in that ballpark, but he does want to communicate with you about that other individual, or how he feels like you can be a whole nother individual. Like he does want to communicate either way. It does appear about that. Let's see. Let me see. What is this? Okay, so Yagmer. I'm gonna do Jack's energy. Oh, okay, he did. Okay. All right, so he hasn't communicated, and that's in his energy. Okay, so there's for sure another person. There's another person then. Interesting, but he wants to discuss this other person with you. Yeah, definitely does. Yeah, definitely wants to. But it feels like your spidey senses were already tingling when it comes to that, because the Hangman and the High Priestess there, like in the reverse, I feel like you're already like kind of thinking along those lines. Whatever that was like, but you're the Queen of Swords, so whatever it is that you feel, it's like, you know, like you're right. That's what it was getting at. I felt that too. Miss J's energy. Alright. Just having emotions for you, but I didn't think it was there. I did a message, he got super crazy. Oh, he replied to every message. That's good. I'm glad that he did. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it looked like he really, from what I remember, wanted to communicate. Let me see. What's this in Jags? Jack is feeling the bubble guts, the bubblies, you know, in a good way, I guess. He has the lovers here with the 2 of Cups. He's smitten with you. He's like, oh my gosh, so there's a separation now. Ace of Cups. I'm offering my cup of love to you again. We've accepted. Now we're on the same page. We're working on things. You love me, I love you. But then there's this other energy here. Jack's with the shits again. Very ever so slightly. And there's this other energy, Agner. 3 of Pentacles with the devil. Let's see what let's see what it is. He's just you. He's like, oh my gosh, look at what I'm crafting together. We're reconnecting. And he's happy about it. 4 of Wands, 9 of Wands. What is he doing here? He still has a decision to make. 3 of Wands, Hierophant. Okay, so the 8 of Cups is here. All right, the Queen of Wands, Empress. It feels as if it's a situation, but the 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, it's kind of giving with the 8 of Cups energy to the Ace of Cups. It could very well be, you know, disconnecting and reconnecting with you. It could be disconnecting from another situation. 3 of Wands here. I swear he's like meditating on. And the 5 of Pentacles is that like energy of a disconnect too. So it's given that whole vibe of having to leave one thing out in the cold to connect. 2 of Swords with strength. He hasn't really, it's like he has he still has his pinky toe in the back door. Like he's not completely out. You know, it's like, I packed my bag, but I'm gonna leave my hairbrush under the sink just in case, you know? And he still has that hairbrush there. It's those vibes in this situation where he's still in some way, there's that 3 of Pentacles that keeps haunting the reads. They're still there, but there's this lover's connection with you, devil energy, just because of that other individual. And also the distance between the 2 of you could be playing a factor. And why he's like, you know, the hairbrush is still there. those vibes and he hasn't fully. Now, this could also be him making a decision or he's in two minds about it, or this could be him communicating with you about it. Now, why he would need to communicate, I'm not sure. I could see if that is communication. Let me see here. But nevertheless, he wants to give this another chance. He's very optimistic about it. But it's just in terms of like how he's going about the other situation, it may just require a sense of patience from you. With the strength card too. But he is feeling as if he wants to be rather close to you. I keep saying this, but I'm looking at the Seven of Wands underlining the energy. And he does feel as if that I wouldn't say it's not necessarily a boundary, but that blockage could be the distance with this Three of Wands too. That could play a huge role as to why I'm telling you he's even entertaining still this other person to the extent in which he is. It's just having that distance between the two of you. Okay. Because he is in the Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Like, he really does want to work on this connection with you, connect with you. Really enthusiastic about it. But, I mean, I don't know if he's codependent with the Five of Pentacles. Like, I don't know. I would hate to think he's like that because, dude, you feel like you can't be alone for, like, you know what I'm saying? You feel like, what? You feel like you have to have a backup just in case, you know, situation, just in case one thing. I don't know. But this may not even be, it could be a variety of situations with this too. But Five of Pentacles is just some way of codependency could be the case too. And leaving an empty nest. Where is he going? Okay, so that energy of wanting to see you is coming through. Definitely. So a temporary pause. So he felt as if that was just, of course, like, I don't know if it's a temporary pause currently, but he's taking stock of the situation. So perhaps this temporary pause with this here and how you two reconnected. Struggles. He's highlighting some kind of struggles when it comes to maybe even committing or applying consistent effort with the connection. I don't know. But there's that Three of Pentacles energy for me. And so there's another person. I told you there's, you betrayed me. I'm just saying. I don't know why. I don't know. In some way, I don't know why. It's like her presence is here. Ew. Goodness. It's not that, it's not like romantic. It's not giving like, oh my gosh, you know? It's not giving that. It's the Three of Pentacles. I don't know what kind of interactions they have to have, but that's coming through. What does he want you to like collaborate with her? Some ideas. That'll be wild. Oh my gosh, what is he thinking over here? Like, what is he like? Put her on game. There's one outfit you wore, Agmar. I need you to tell her where you got it from. Like, I don't know what kind of advice or teamwork. Like, you're so okay. I know you're in class, so maybe it's something with your studies. He's like, yes, you are really great. You're really skilled with this. Please show her how to play the guitar and so. She's been wanting to learn for some time now. What is he talking about with this Three of Pentacles? I'm very curious because it's not the first time this is coming through and it's disturbing me. And she's too comfortable here. And I just feel like she's this devil energy. I hate to say this is the girl's energy, but it's giving it. So the whip fell out. I don't know. I'll keep it there, but it just kind of fell out. Do you feel like he's trying to... And this kind of, her hair kind of looks like a whip. So there's some kind of whipping energy going on here. Oh yeah, and then there's that snake that's coming through again. I know that snake came out. I'm not liking it completely in Jack's energy. Jack was doing so good until we got here. And the monkey is here. So he definitely wants to have some fun times with you, going back to wanting to see you. build with you. And then there's, okay, so maybe that whip was supposed to come out. There's the pill. There could be some kind of infatuation with you, Yagmer. I was just thinking about when you said that you were going to lock him up in your basement. I'm telling you, this is giving that he is going to do that to you. Okay, it's really giving some very interesting energy. I don't know what Jack's into. I'm not sure, but three's company. It's giving. But yeah. So he's thinking about you as some kind of infatuation. Jackie's Jackie's. What did you two talk about? Did you discuss anything in particular? But yeah, interesting. I'm not sure what Kate is and that's going on, but that's coming out for Jack. Yeah, I don't know what, but what it was giving is you two joining together is really exciting vibes. In some way, he's trying to get. It almost feels like get you involved in this situation. I don't know. Maybe it's it feels like it could be very practical, but I'm very interested to see. Kind of want to see more on that. Maybe we can see later, but that's weird. It was kind of giving me really interesting vibes from Jacqueline. It was getting very interesting, squinting of the eyes and tilting the head and backing away and watching him with binoculars vibes because maybe a telescope. He was giving really, really, what are you doing vibes. What do you have in mind? Okay. Alex, whenever you're ready, you can post. It's giving. I don't know if it's meeting her. It could be. It could be. It was giving very friendly, but what do you have up your sleeve? Devil energy vibes. And then with the whip coming out and the pill, it's like, what do you have going? It's giving Diddy vibes. I mean, Jack is giving Jack is giving major Diddy vibes. So I don't know what he has in mind, but yeah, Jack was on one tonight. Jack was on one tonight. Maybe we could tap in a little more later. I don't know. I'm intrigued to see what comes out because it was quite fascinating. Okay, quite fascinating. Definitely have to do a temperature check later. In your basement. Okay, so Alex. All right, so Casey. Okay. Okay, let's see. What is this? Oh wow. I can write out the Three of Wands. Um. Let's see what this one or something. Are you two at a distance? And let me see. Ten of Cups. Yeah, I know you mentioned that he's going through something. Is it involving his mother? Or do you not know? I don't know. It's a woman coming through who's a piece of work. Okay. Oh my goodness. Queen of Swords reverse. Let's see. What's coming off for Casey? Where's the third one? Oh my goodness. This is my case. Yeah, what is this? Do you two know each other through family? You have the Ten of Cups on top of the deck here twice. Also on both. I was gonna say on both, but yeah. However, if that's not the case, Casey could feel that Ten of Cups with you. I mean, if you don't know family, Ten of Cups with you for sure. Now, it's heavily in his energy towards you. For some reason, he can't communicate with you. Ten of Swords, Eight of Wands. Or he's thinking of like painful things that were said. If that happened, like if things were left off pretty bad. The Devil's here with the Three of Wands. Is someone like distance blocking the connection? Like someone keeping you two apart? Is that something that Casey would be thinking? The Queen of Swords reverse? Is that maybe, does someone not want you two to be connected for some reason? If that's not the case, then that could be how things were previously. You could be looking at some things that he said, dark heart judgment that he may want to heal, want forgiveness from. Like, oh my gosh, would you please forgive me for what I said? That could be what's going on with Casey. If not, then there's someone that's like in some way influencing his thoughts when it comes to the connection. And this is like a family member who's unhealthy. They're negative. They are saying like negative things. That's coming through in his energy towards you. But it does appear that he wants to, you know, find some kind of resolution. Even if it is that second scenario. We can like communicating with you. Oh, his ex. Okay. His ex is still communicating with him. Yeah, that Queen of Swords definitely be that. Ooh. Yeah. Reverse. Baharg, if you're here, I can do your reading in Angel Spirit. Oh, so he's going through with an ex. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to think what came out. Okay. His mom likes me. Okay. Okay, so his mom likes you. That makes sense. Okay, I see. So you said it has to be an ex because his mom likes you. Okay. Yeah. Like an ex, yeah, that makes sense. Could have saw like a Ten of Cups with that would know about you or feel like, I was trying to remember what was before. There was like one other part. I can't remember what it was. It was in this deck. It was before the Three of Wands. I don't know. Let me see. Angel Spirit. Okay. General Love. The hearts on here. And then. Okay, Andrea, thank you. So ARP. Is this an ARP's energy towards Angel Spirit? I'm so stunned in ARP's energy. Angel Spirit. Okay, Angel Spirit. Are you ARP's ex? Are you someone that he is physically involved with? Now you don't have to answer any of these questions. I just want you to answer them to yourself, you know? Am I, when those infomercials come on and they ask you like series of questions. Like, yeah, I do qualify as all of those symptoms. Let's see. King and Queen of Wands is here. Now, there's also a Queen of Cups here. That's why I asked if you identify as any of either of those with this person, an ex or someone he's involved with physically. Now, ARP needs to really, I'm not gonna make a dry joke. He needs to do something different, okay? Not a fan of this energy. I don't even need to shuffle more, but I'm just not a fan of this either way. Even if you're not, like, I hope you are this energy. Okay, what is the, to be fair? But either way, it's not the best. We have the Five of Swords on top of the deck with the Ace of Cups. And then it gets better. The Ten of Swords. Whatever ARP is doing, he needs to just nip it in the bud, you know? There's like juggling going on. I don't like to see the Two of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. Are you two on different time zones or something? Or different schedules? Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Like you two are almost like day and night. Is this person like very different from you? Oh, okay. Are you two living together? Yes. Oh, you're in the US and he's in UK? Oh, okay. Never physically face to face in my life. We're contact. Okay, currently. All right. The Four of Cups with this Queen of Wands. Okay. Angel. ARP is like, ARP is living with somebody. He's living with someone. Do you know that? Okay, there he is. He's the King of Wands and the Six of Swords. So there'll be that distance. Okay. You're not an ex? He wants to move past the conflict. However it is set up, he wants to move past the conflict. He's doing some type of manipulation juggling act. I don't know if he told you that he feels like you're his soulmate or he feels like you're the one. I don't know what he's doing. I'm not really a big fan of it. But he does want to stop. That's really good to see with this Ace of Swords on top of the deck with this Five of Swords. He does see himself like changing, switching gears, not trying to be like emotionally manipulative because whatever he's doing could lead to like a Ten of Swords, like just a betrayal on both ends, whoever this is that he's disconnected from that he's staying with. And it could just be a physical based connection at this point. Like maybe this marriage is like over if it's a marriage. And whatever it is, he's kind of like trying not to juggle you anymore or put you in this kind of where he may be, I don't know. There's like, where's that saying? Not letting your left hand know what your right hand's doing or something like that. Let me see what he's saying about the Ten of Cups reverse. Because in his energy towards you, what's this? Ten of Cups here. Reverse with the Queen of Cups. You said you're not an ex? No. Oh, you said no, you are an ex? Okay. That's what I was wondering, because it was giving you could have to be at a distance and him to feel like he could, he has a Ten of Cups here for you, but it's in the reverse. So I'm getting that at some point you felt like you're his happily ever after. Queen of Cups, like a true love for him. And I was hoping that he was not gassing you up like that, in line like that. Oh my goodness. Okay, but the Five of Cups is here. So it's giving me the vibes that, okay, you could be an ex again. Now it's with this Three of Cups. This card flipped over, Queen of Wands. So it is giving he's with someone else. Seven of Cups. So I don't know if he always had other options or he was just like a weirdo. But that's kind of the vibes. Now he does want to be reconnected with you. It does appear he, wants to reconnect with you, but he still is connected to someone else. That's coming out, and that's why the Five of Swords is there. It's giving those two people walking away, and that one dude, him, and he's big on his ego, the King of Wands. He's just doing this out of ego, having the upper hand, and as long as he feels like he's getting his situation settled, he's good. I don't like his energy. ARP is like, he needs to, yeah. Anyway, so he's, yeah. So his energy towards you, he just, he's extra. He's not looking to benefit anyone but himself in his energy. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, so you already know. Yeah, for sure. I'm not confident by the way it came out that he is at all right now. At all. Mm-mm. Not a fan of it, his energy. There's someone that he's rather close to, and he's seeing you like he doesn't want to juggle you to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's really not trying to. Like the Two of Pentacles was compromised with the Ace of Wands. But he has this energy of like it's in him, not on him. But I don't know if you get close to him enough, you'll probably see it on him too, because he would he's the kind of energy that if you were in the same country as him, you know, live in the same city, he'll be seeing you and that person. He's not getting committing vibes. He'll just try to really juggle you both at that point. He's giving slime ball energy. Let me see. Untraceable. I can do your reading. Oh, you said general? Okay, cool. I feel like any blend that I add some cinnamon becomes like my favorite. Let's see, what is this for general? Untraceable. Okay. Interesting. Okay, you're coming out the Queen of Wands. I would say angel spirit. I will keep a magnifying glass on him and some binoculars since he's at a distance. Keep a binoculars, a set of binoculars on him. If he gets close to you for every reason, make sure you whip out that magnifying glass, because something about him is not all the way right in there. If you're sensing that he's a player, he very well still is. I'm telling you, it's 110% in him and on him. So, not going to say it's a waste of your time, but in terms of how you will invest, just be, observant of the fact that he is a player at heart and nature, perhaps. But I don't know. I don't know. He has someone very close in his energy. Okay, so I don't know. He looks like he's in a relationship, to be fair with you. Okay. It does look like he's in a relationship and he sees you as the Queen of Cups, like someone that he did feel like this is true love. I'm not sure what happened there, but how it's almost giving like he could be just potentially like stringing you along, telling you, whatever you may want to hear, like those kind of vibes. It looks like he's like capable of that. Like that Five of Swords energy, you can't really trust him. You can't really trust him. Like he has your best, He doesn't. He doesn't. I'm telling you. But just, always go where you feel guided with him. But I would definitely keep that magnifying glass handy. I'm so serious with that, okay? I'm telling you. Make sure you squint your eyes and tilt your head to the right when you look at him. Okay, untraceable. Let me see what's coming out for general, okay? It's highlighting something really practical. And I mentioned you're the Queen of Wands here. So it definitely gives something along the lines of your career. It's touching on work. Oh, it's a lot here. Communication. Okay, so you have the Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know. Are you looking for a different job? The Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse. Are you looking more so at what you feel called to do? Oh, there's like a conflict here. Five of Wands. Did you get into it with someone at work? Or is there some kind of conflict in terms of what you should do, what you want to do, what you desire to do? Are you talking to someone else about this? There's like a King of Swords on the back end. Trying to see, what is this action? Or if this is you working alongside other people, you no longer, I don't know if you're saying like you're not going to be helping anymore. This would maybe involve two other women or one other person. It's almost like they need you in that case. Like they would need your help or assistance. And also, if this isn't you working with anyone, whatever you're doing, and this could be something that you feel called to do, maybe you've been doing this for a while, you have like some kind of haters or jealous people. Now, the people will be like an Empress and a Queen of Swords. Are you talking to, let me see, the King of Swords? It's tied to a man though. There's like a man that maybe did he end things with someone and are they like blaming you for it? And now this woman's like scorned, and this is very interesting for your general untraceable. Untraceable. This is very interesting. I don't know. All right. So that's a particular scenario, perhaps. If there is like a King of Swords that could have ended something, or something ended because of maybe his involvement with you, and now this person's like jealous, or this could be related to your career. You're coming out the Queen of Wands, so whatever you're feeling called to do, just whatever, I don't know, maybe it's what you're saying, however you're showing up in a situation. Five of Wands, you have some kind of conflict or haters. Or is this you? Are you experiencing some kind of just inner turmoil emotionally in terms of how you may show up, what you may say, um, in a situation? Like, is it worth communicating? Is it worth speaking up? Because maybe you feel like things are over with the King of Swords, like you don't feel like he's going to hear you out. You're looking at how can you perhaps resurrect something or bring something back with the King of Swords. It could be that. I'm getting a few scenarios here with this, but this is what's coming out for your general untraceable, that energy. But I would say if you are feeling like inspired to say something, you do have the right words to say to this person that could help a situation if that's the case. Someone you just feel like you're not going to be able to get through to. A variety. Or it could just be your, literally your work field is being highlighted. Yeah. All right, folks, on those lines. Okay. Maya, Jenna, if you're here, I can do your reading. Oh, two women, but L2. Oh, you want to work more? Okay. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Ready. Oh, I see. He's the hater. Um, hmm. um, okay, so Debbie, Andrea, I could do a reading if you're here. Okay, so Jenna, I see yours. Good to see you. Okay, so general. Okay, let's see what comes out. No. What's this for? What's this for? This is okay. Let's see. Nice. Okay. Oh my goodness, Jenna. It looks like you're playing like hopscotch out of the door. You know, are you like telling him 1 minute like, "Hey, I'm gonna leave," like you're playing hopscotch like out of the door? I just like can visualize. That's the energy here that's coming through. Are you giving Zach heart paps because you're like, oh, I'm gonna walk away. Don't like if you don't. It's like that kind of energy coming through. That's what he's thinking about. My goodness. Yeah, King of Swords. He's like, you're hopscotching in and out of the door. Why is the line thinking here? Okay, Page of Cups, Moon. Okay. So there's a bit of like unpredictability when it comes to your feelings that's being highlighted. You're the Queen of Cups compromise. It's like the Five of Swords here with the Two of Pentacles. So I don't know if there's just this. I don't want to say it's like emotional manipulation, but it could give emotional manipulation. It could give like you're not gonna go anywhere, but you say like you haven't even put your shoes on yet. Like, what do you want me to leave now? Like, what do you want me to go? What do you want me to go? Like, you're very comfortable. You're very comfortable on the couch in the robe. Okay, it's not like you're going anywhere anytime soon. Okay, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's those vibes that come out, and that's being highlighted. And it's something that Zach is thinking about. Now, Page of Cups, Six of Swords, Nine of Pentacles is here. In some way, Jenna, I don't know. In some way, okay, the Three of Swords is here with the Moon. It's like he's afraid of this like heartbreak. Like this, it's like lingering in the back of his mind, his thoughts, and his nightmares. I don't know. It's kind of giving the idea of you maybe, disconnecting, moving on, you two being single because of this Five of Swords, Two of Pentacles energy, Queen of Cups compromise. Like 1 minute you're baking him cookies, the next minute you're throwing the cookies at his head. It's just like those kind of vibes. Maybe you're not even throwing the cookies. Maybe you're telling him to make his own cookies. Make your own cookies. I will not make you any cookies. Maybe it's that energy coming through here. I will leave, actually, if you even look at me longer than 15 seconds. I don't like when people stare at me longer than 15 seconds. It's those kind of things coming through here that he's thinking about King of Swords. Now, also, I'm getting, if there's something that happened where he feels as if he triggered this response from you, he does want to communicate like a sense of like, okay, understanding. Page of Cups, like, you know, I understand where you're coming from. I made you a little sensitive emotionally. Too, with the Six of Swords, Page of Cups, like he's like seeing where you're coming from emotionally. Maybe he feels like you get rather sensitive emotionally. He doesn't really understand when some things hurt you, and it's like that King of Swords kind of looking at that Three of Swords, like how situations may get to this point and how you may take them and how it may turn into you two sparring with the Five of Swords energy, and it's like a lose-lose. Yeah, it's coming out in these like thoughts as well too, because ultimately he feels like you two in some way could be independent of the other. But it feels like there's always a threat of that. It's like the threat of it. Like, oh yeah. All right. Is that something that is like a fallback line? Like if something doesn't work out, okay, well, I'm just gonna leave. You know, I'm just gonna leave. You know, is it something like that that's coming through a lot? Because that almost is like a fear for him. Okay. Like if something doesn't go well, oh, I'm just gonna leave. Right, Debbie and Andrea, I think you did post. Hopefully, I think you did, Andrea. Zachary. Oh, hello, Zach. Zachary. Wow, it's so. Oh, this is cute. Oh my gosh, we have a couple here. We have a couple here. Welcome. I'm glad that you were guided here by way of Jenna. That's great. I love it. I don't know. Oh, we got annoyed. I guess he decided to chat. Okay. Alright, so it's I don't remember what I said. Okay, about the yeah, she's gonna leave you. Great, good too. He has nightmares. He has nightmares. Oh, he's listening. A master manipulator, yeah. It's very crafty with your I don't know, how you express your feelings, something like that. Okay. Yeah. This I'm sure that she's purpose. Oh. Okay, let's see. Andrea, general love. Okay, so Andrea. Let's see. This is something. This is for Andrea. Oh my goodness. Have you been in the Hermit for a little bit. I'm telling you, when it takes me, I say every time, like 40 days and 40 nights to shuffle, it's because inevitably, like a sword card is going to come out. So the Nine of Swords is here. Have you been a hermit for a while? Have you been having anxiety about being alone? Something along those lines. But that's coming out in general love. This Hermit, Nine of Swords energy. You like observing options, or you're observing options, or you're observing someone else who could be observing their options. Okay, it's coming through. Having anxiety about them observing their options, or these options. You're having anxiety about all of your options, or there being other it feels like you're looking at someone else observing their options, to be fair, and you're having anxiety about it. And this Hermit, yeah, Three of Swords. It feels like it's a person looking at, you're looking at a person looking at their options. Queen of Wands. Yeah, because you're the Queen of Wands. You're like, hey, I'm the Queen of Wands. Hello. I'm attractive. I'm, charismatic, confident, all those vibes. But you're not screaming, look at me either. So you're in this Hermit. Are you doing this in a way to get at someone? Are you withdrawing from a person to get them to like notice you? They're in a Hermit too. You're in a Hermit. Someone else is in a Hermit. Are you doing it in a way to get them to take action towards you and oh goodness, and leave these options? This is the Three Cups. There's someone in your energy looking at other options. Do you know this? Is that why you're trying to get them to put them to rest? Death card, Queen of Wands, that's what you're manifesting. Are you trying to manifest it by being in a hermit and withdrawing from this person? And you're saying, well, I know you're looking at other options, so I need you to move forward from them by being with me, however that looks. At least like deading this situation. It looks like you want them to literally eliminate these options. That's coming through for your general love. You wanting someone else to put to rest their options and see you as their Ten of Cups. They're in a hermit, or they're like doing some kind of soul searching. It does appear that it's in some way it's working. They are moving forward successfully. Okay, so there's no need to worry about this situation. Nine of Swords, like unnecessary worry, anxiety, those things. But it does look like in some way you're pulling out whatever you can out of your rabbit hat, and you're like, okay, this is the last options, last resort. Hermit. I just have to remove myself from the situation. And removing yourself from the situation was what it, exactly what it took. Queen of Wands. Oh wow, and the King of Wands is still here. So the King of Wands is still attached to this Queen of Wands after I shuffled. So it's bringing in this King of Wands. Are you trying to bring in? It looks like you are, Andrea. You are doing exactly that successfully. Okay? But yeah, it feels like you're sweating behind this dude having options or something like that. I feel it. I'm like, girl, I have anxiety. Who has options? Who has options? But yeah, that's your person. If you feel like you are. Your general love. Okay, let's see. I think I saw. Let me see. Go up. Okay, so Zach, are you still here? Are you guys still here? I can do your general for Jenna. And let me see. Debbie. I think Debbie. And if anyone else is here, that's all I have. Debbie and also Phoenix. Oh, thank you, Kat. You have a good night too. All thank you. I appreciate you. You're here. You have a good night. And thank you. Aw. Oh, thank you, Kath. All right. Okay, thank you, Andrea. See what you said. Hey, Sanaya. No. Okay, let me add you guys because I stopped taking names earlier. Sanaya, and then, okay, thank you, Andrea. Okay, post it. Okay, cool. Okay, so Marina's, okay. Okay, cool. So I'll do yours after this one, Sanaya. You can post whenever you're ready. Okay, back, get back. Alright. What's this for? This for back and Jenna. Jenna. I actually wish I used a different deck. Okay, so can you see this card okay? This is the same card from earlier. It was the first card. I should actually use a different deck, but it's okay. Than what I used for hers. To see, but that's the same card. That was the Five of Swords. Let me see. What's this between? Okay. Anyways, Four of Swords. Ace of Wands, Judgment, Star. Ace, Three of Wands. Okay. Where's the Four of Wands first here? Okay. You have the Ace of Wands twice. Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. And then look at the way this guy's like looking at her. What are you guys thinking of doing? Okay, keep it YouTube appropriate on here, okay? What's going on? Why is the Ace of Wands many times? Two of Wands in the reverse. What the heck? Remember we said earlier we had plans. Were you guys planning on, or who are there plans that you two are really planning? I don't know what these plans are. All right, let me see. The Lovers here. Judgment. Ten of Swords. This is Sword. This is okay, this could be travel. Travel. Okay, have them in travel energy. Three of Wands on top of the deck, Emperor. So you're looking at Four of Cups. You're not that enthusiastic. You're like, I'm here for it, you know? I'm here for it. But like I have to do what I have to do vibes coming through when it comes to something around travel. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, travel plans. This is what you two are looking at. A vacation. The Four of Swords could be that vacation. And the Ace of Wands, yeah, Judgment. Now, I'm seeing, I know it's gonna haunt us because it wanted to come out earlier, but this is the Five of Swords energy underlining it. So I don't know. It kind of piggybacks off of that Five of Swords earlier. Does this tend to lead to those bursts, those outbursts emotionally, or those like if you don't feel like you're getting your way. Four of Cups. Okay, now with the Four of Cups, that could be like bratty energy too. So are you, and this is like the Emperor, so are you like about this like travel plans? Are you in this like energy of, okay, I already know if Jenna doesn't get what she wants, then I'm gonna have to I don't even know what to expect, emotionally. Two of Pentacles, like that whole moon energy, Queen of Cups compromise. Like, I don't know what to expect emotionally. This doesn't go as planned. It's like the Ten of Swords energy here with the Judgment. And then with this Judgment, there's this woman in the background. She's like in all black. Do you see her as a mystery, Jenna? Do you think Jenna's like a mystery? Like, she's giving Pisces vibes, even though she's like a Virgo. Do you feel like she's giving mystery, unpredictability emotionally? That's what's coming through. Like, oh, I'm not sure what to expect if this doesn't go as planned. Now, with the Star card, it does feel as if Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, are you already considering recovering from some, it's kind of like plans that something didn't go as planned. I don't know what that is. Like, okay, we have plans, we were supposed to do this. Now you two are both, like, the desire is there for both of you to go through whatever this plan of action is, okay? I'm just going with it being perhaps, traveling because of the Three of Wands here. But if it's not that, then just use your imagination. But Nine of Wands, Page of Wands. Looks like you're looking for like the right timing for something with the Star card. And to connect with one another. And there's just like whole element of mystery, like, oh, if I don't take the right action, if I don't take this action, who knows how Jenna's gonna respond to energy emotionally, or how it's gonna be, something like that. And yeah, but this is heavily sounding that, and also healing. It feels like making up for something. Is there something you're thinking about making up for? And it's revolving around travel or plans. Like, okay, we didn't get to, now I'm gonna make up for this. I don't know, something like that. Looking for the right time for it. It's coming through. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it, Jenna. Let's see. Okay, we were supposed to go to do 2 days for a trip. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, thank you, Yagmer. I appreciate you guys. Go Home Depot, we're talking about it. Oh, yeah, she's your princess. Mm-hmm. Sure, I think I'm just gonna do that because I'm going to. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, I don't get that. Oh, I see. Okay, so it could be that, the cruise. Okay. All right. I think I'm caught up. Okay. Interesting. No comment. That makes sense. Okay. Alright. So, Bahar, I'll do your reading. Are you here? And Debbie, I see your back. I know there's Bahar and Sanaya. And Debbie. Let me make sure. Are you still here, Bahar? Okay. No problem, Jenna. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, no problem. Zach, thank you. Yeah, that was interesting. I'm glad we have to pull for both of you. Alright, so let's see here. General Spark 6.1. Okay. Okay. So Bahar, right off the bat, we have a King of Cups here, Queen of Cups. I don't know if you're like a woman or a man. There's anxiety around a lover's connection though coming through for your general. Oh yeah. Should be a good time. Generally. Okay. What did you say yes to? What is this King of Cups? With the what's this for the Oh yeah, heavy on the lovers coming through Baharg. Five of Pentacles, lovers. You have the King of Cups, Queen of Cups, like I mentioned. But there was a heartbreak between the two of you. Is it because someone chose a different route? This person wants to heal things with you. They still see you as their like true love. There's a grudge though. It looks like you're single and they're single. Someone's single. There's a grudge that's still being held because of a conflict. It's kind of giving there was another person that got involved or someone, you know, made a bad decision against the connection. Now, this person feels like you are their true love. Are you the one that made the bad decision? It feels like the woman could have and left this man out in the cold. This man feels like Five of Pentacles. Now, if you didn't, he feels like insecure about a decision that he made. But it kind of feels like you were the woman was the culprit. Yeah. Why's the Five of Wands here? Yeah, it's heavy on the conflict and someone making a like I don't know if someone made someone else jealous, but this is a true lovers connection. If you were wondering. This person feels like you're their person. Even if you two aren't communicating, they feel like and it looks like you two are single. Definitely. It's a separation here, but I feel like they could still feel you. It's that connection. Did you decide against this person? Or are you the one, if you feel disconnected from this woman, she still sees you as her person. She may know she made the wrong decision. I don't know, but there's like a grudge in conflict being held because of it. Because of this heartbreak, unfortunately, this separating you two, because it's like a need for forgiveness. It looks like in that situation. Oh, you said your girl. Okay. Did you choose another person over him? Over another man? Did you choose like another man? That kind of energy is coming through for your general. However that looks for you. Someone made a decision that caused, I don't know, jealousy, conflict, and the connection is being highlighted. And that King of Cups still wants to heal things with you, whoever that person would represent for you. Like a soulmate kind of vibe coming through. I still want to heal things. Yeah, but they are also, maybe there's just like resentment when it comes to that heartbreak, whatever happened. They're also holding on to. Okay. All right. So you said you posted, Debbie. All right. Your general. Okay. So for your general. This is for. That's a lot. What's this one for you? Yes. Were you considering? Oh, yeah, maybe that's not where I was going with that. Okay, so it's two scenarios. If this is like love related, what's coming in, it does appear you could be observing someone in another connection, or you are this could be practical if you're planning on going like out of town or with friends, on a vacation with friends, something like that. It's like another woman on the back end here. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. And you have the Queen of Pentacles here. So if you're not planning like a girls trip, then you're observing someone in a connection is significant for what's coming in. Now, it could be related to two scenarios here. The Empress here with the Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. So this could be a boss, or if you feel like there's like an emperor, someone who you would consider like an emperor in your life, someone maybe difficult to work with, or you feel like it's almost impossible to work with this person. They're literally fighting on this Eight of Pentacles. And this could be someone at work, or however, if it's not a boss, just someone around your work. Page of Pentacles is kind of giving practical around your money, practical matters. Page of Pentacles, I was going to say Page of Cups. So maybe this person has a child. You could have a child too. But however, you have the Nine of Pentacles here with the Knight of Wands. You're finding yourself focusing on your pentacles, your money, your finances, resources, abundance. And as you're doing that, you could be traveling, going somewhere, movement significant for what's coming in. Maybe if you're not traveling with friends, you see that whoever this person is difficult to work with. Perhaps they are because of whatever romantic connection they have going on the back end. So you know how if you have, you know, when you and your person maybe get in an argument or something, and maybe it affects your day, your mood, and this person could have been sabotaging the connection with you or even how they worked with you. And maybe they affect your stability in some way. Whoever this person is, they affect your stability in some way. And it's because of whatever they had going on emotionally. And it could be related to like another person with this Three of Cups, Knight of Cups. And this like Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, all that jazz I see on the back end. But yeah, it's highlighting someone that plays a role in your stability. I don't know if you're planning on moving, but in some way you find your independence from the situation and you regain your focus. Like going back to the fact that you're stabilizing, you know, yourself, your security. You're kind of, in some way, there's a resolve with this individual, and it's either kind of realizing, gaining more clarity or information on whatever they have going on the back end in that situation. Or this could be you literally going on a vacation and letting your hair down, and kind of like, it could be that scenario too. If you're planning a trip, that'll be successful coming in too. Either way, it's going to help alleviate whatever stress or that is with that person that's difficult. Oh, okay, you plan on moving? Oh, okay, yeah, that's going to be successful. What's coming in soon? Like, what's next? That Knight of Wands energy came through. Oh, okay, yeah. It could just be the energy surrounding that trip. Be that too. If that Emperor isn't like someone around work. It was relative to who that energy was in that Emperor, Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles energy. That could be kind of like a blockage, and they affect your stability somehow. So that's like a boss energy with the Emperor. Yeah. Sanaya, Sejuna. Okay, 1 second. Okay, let's see. Virginia. Okay. No problem, Debbie. Thank you. Okay. What's this for? Smell. This is so sad. Very interesting. Yeah, it looks really similar. Okay. So it's highlighting a connection for your general. Now, whoever this is, Samaya, you've been on a cycle with them. Okay. Some kind of cycle with this person. A cycle of confusion, illusions. That vibe is coming through. So you have a lover here. It is giving like an ex. It's giving past vibes. There was some kind of feeling of unrequited love, or a feeling of like a missed opportunity with this person. Like what maybe you think what you could have been, what we should have been. Is this a friend? Maybe you wanted like a friend to be more than just friends. You have the Three of Cups here twice with the Sun card. Or is this highlighting some kind of reveal? I'm not sure. But you have Justice coming in. But even with Justice coming in, it's like the Seven of Cups is here. It feels like it's bringing to light how, I'm not sure what this is though. That's why I said it's like kind of giving really similar vibes. But there's an Emperor. That's what I'm looking at in the back end. There's an Emperor here with the Two of Cups. So this is highlighting someone that you would consider as a staple in your life. You have some kind of investment with, or there was some time invested with this person. You were on a cycle with them. Perhaps you had like a tower moment. And now you're in this space where you're like healing. I see you two like coming back together if you aren't ready, like already connected. But there's still being some kind of layer of confusion that still needs to be cleared out when it comes to the connection, when it comes to where you two are, where you two stand. That's what's coming through. And more so with this Emperor, this is what he's like thinking. Maybe you're thinking this. I don't know. There's mirror energy here too. So maybe perhaps you are, but this is someone you've been on a cycle with. I'm like, I'm not sure what they're revealing, if there already has been a reveal, but it's kind of giving me those same vibes of wanting to know the terms and the conditions of the connection. So whoever this is coming through for your general, that's their objective. Like, what are the terms and conditions? Where are we at now? Where do we stand? That kind of vibe. Especially after like a disconnect. And I don't know. Yeah. Where they're at, but there's some kind of confusion emotionally that they want to clear up, and they want to be cleared with you. All right, so let me see. I think Phoenix. Mm. Okay, Brianna, thank you. Good to see you. Oh, thank you, Brianna. I appreciate you. Oh, you did? Okay, I'm gonna check my email. Yes. You know, I think yours went to that spam before. Let me see if it's in there. Phoenix. Yeah, let's do that, Yagmer. That's a good idea. Because Jack was really, where we at? Okay, we're in good time. Jack was really getting me to split my eyes, and no, he was actually making me very uncomfortable. I'm not even gonna hold you. I was like, listen, very rarely do I get uncomfortable like that on here. I'm like, what does this dude got have in mind? He is a Scorpio, so I hate to go with that kind of, you know, guys. But yeah, Scorpio vibes. He was kind of sticking true to his sign, the dark side of Scorpio. No problem, Sanaya. Thank you. Goodness. Yes. No problem. I'm feeling the caffeine. That's for sure. ER. Mm, mm. You know what I just thought about? Brianna, are you here? I just thought about the reading from last week. Oh my gosh! Oh no, that's not it. Oh, it's something else. It's okay. I'm so glad you said that. It definitely did. Let me report this as not. It did it again. That spam folder. All right. I know I shoveled these, but I'm like, actually tired of looking at it. All right, let's do this one. Let's do this. Okay, so ER's energy. This is the body deck for him. This is. Yeah, it was given sister wives for sure. For sure. Major sister wives vibes. Not really, to be fair. It wasn't a Three of Cups. It was a Three of Pentacles. It was literally giving, like, he wants you two doing each other's fingernails and shit like that. It was giving, like, really weird, like, what was that one movie? What was that one movie? It was giving, what is it? When they were in high school and they were all friends. What is that movie called? It's crazy. I had a long day, clearly. Whatever it was giving uncomfortable, okay? He was giving like he wanted you two all to be friends. I'll say that. What is this in Aries energy for its months? We just flipped in the reverse. This is a good flip in the reverse. Three of Swords. Okay. Flipped right in the reverse. This is in reverse. This is in reverse. He's telling himself, he's thinking pessimistically. Page of Cups. He's telling himself that something will be like a waste of time. Like, I don't know. Should I do that? I don't know. It's probably just gonna be a waste of time. There's the Eight of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is the Eight of Swords here? This is a lot. He's sabotaging. What is the Ten of Wands in? 3 of Wands. Alright, I was looking at the Three of Cups here with the Tower. Was there a Tower moment with another person? Did you two have a Tower moment that he's reflecting on? He's sabotaging because of a third party situation. But with this, I just pointed it out because did it already happen? Is that why he's like thinking negative? Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so I still see the investment. Eight of Wands. I'm counting the Pentacles here. It's the Seven of Pentacles is back. Let's see. So in some way, he's like in two minds. It's giving about it. Page of Cups, Six of Cups on top of the deck. Why is this? Yeah, so he's thinking about this. What do he want? He doesn't want. Yeah, he's thinking about investments. Seven of Pentacles. Time, effort. Well, not even effort. Energy. More so. Healing. Remember that Three of Swords that I pointed out earlier? It flipped in the reverse. It's here now. It was in this deck though. He's looking at what he wants. He does want to heal things. This is the effort with the Eight of Pentacles. So he sees himself. He feels like something could have been wasted time, actually. Especially if he was giving to another situation. Three of Cups. He feels like he's sabotaged. That's what this is giving. Especially if you two haven't had a power moment about a third party. I wish you could see the way this frog looks so stupid. Like he's sitting there so stupid. And he's like, wow, I wasted my time and a third party, whatever the situation is. And in this Three of Cups, this girl's disengaged. So perhaps you could be in a situation he's noticing. Let me see. And he's looking at what he wants to do. Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles. To balance out the situation, to heal things, how he wants to apply effort, what he may want to say, like what is he going to say. Now, whatever he could have invested in, it could be in a situation with a child with the Six of Cups and the Page of Cups on top of the deck with the Seven of Pentacles. So something he could have already had investments in. This King, Two of Cups, okay. This is like my poison cup. So, I don't know, as I say that, is it your connection? You could be feeling like that. There's a, I don't know, is it your connection? There's that energy of another person. He's feeling a disconnect with you, wanting to reunite. What's coming through? There may be some kind of discussion. He could be about him wanting to balance things out with you or reach out. to heal things. Maybe these are like colleagues it's giving. So this is forgetting something small, distractions, interruptions. He could feel as if he let something or someone distract him from the connection, or maybe that's you. I don't know what he's thinking, but he's in the King of Swords energy, thinking about it in the Eight of Swords, thinking negatively, overthinking, sabotaging, playing the victim, doing the most, feeling like restricted. And following the crowd is here and established patterns. And it's paired with this like Ten of Wands. So I don't know if he feels like he followed the crowd on something, or he followed, I don't know, bad advice. He got himself in a rut, and there's some kind of established patterns. It could be this distractions. But he wants to heal things with you. That's what he's looking at. He feels like inspired with the Ace of Wands, the desire to do so. And he's looking at how he wants to go about it. Like, do I want to say this? Do I want to, how do I do this? Like, how do I go about it? It's coming out for ER. Let me see here. Let me see what comes out to use. Because he's doing a lot of thinking. Seven of Pentacles. Even underlining it. He's thinking about his investments. Scorpio opportunity. Outlook. So this could be him expressing himself. Maybe you seeing his point of view, or him seeing your point of view significant. But this highlights communication, the opportunity to communicate. So it definitely feels like he wants to talk with you. Scorpio's heavy. It feels like he could be feeling this passion towards you, even though, you know, you are Scorpio. He could just be feeling, it feels like he does feel a sense of heaviness and desire with you too, though. The Ace of Wands. And feeling like maybe even other connections are like a waste of time. It feels like trying to work something out with like another person, saying it's like not worth it, not worth the investment coming through for him. But then he's trying to figure out how is he going to work something out with you, because he sees that as a challenge with the Ten of Wands. But I'm not sure what that, then what would that distractions be? Let's see. Yeah, he feels like he needs to clean something up. So it is kind of giving that ER may have entertained someone else. Like, let's say you just talk to someone else and he feels like, okay, I'm gonna have to, he's overthinking it. Like, that was a waste of my time. I hope, you know, me coming towards Phoenix isn't, you know, gonna put a wedge between us, because now you have this pedometer. He wants to come towards you, see you. There's that desire, but he's hoping that this, whatever this is, there could be gossip surrounding it, a connection won't kind of interfere or play as a distraction. Whatever this distraction may have been, interfere with your connection. Oh wait, this fell. It fell on the spiraling, but I'm gonna do it again because you didn't see it, but he could be spiraling a bit about it too, so it does give those vibes. Okay, laser focused on seeing you. Maybe the death guy. He wants to heal something with you. Great emphasis on that. He doesn't, going back to the established patterns, this could be like a thing, like getting in the right, like when it comes to heartbreak, like, you know, and he really wants to put the hurt to an end. That's what he wants to apply effort towards, like How can we not get to where we're just like in an unhealthy connection, or things get really unhealthy between the two of you? And maybe it could be other people being involved, or kind of using other people as options, if that's like the case there. But he does feel like he needs to clean something up. I want to look more into that. Hold on, let me just pull one. Let me see. What is he looking at? Thinking about? Unless you guys already had a conversation about it. Okay. Is there a third party with ER? Oh, there is a third party. I said there's a third party with him and this Three of Cups. The Moon card is here with the Three of Pentacles. Now, the King of Cups, Queen of Cups here, Two of Wands. Does he feel like you have the third party? I asked if there's a third party with him. It could be practical though, like a friend. Very friendly with the Three of Pentacles. You said romantic. I'm not necessarily getting romantic. The Moon here, it is someone, but is he having fear that you could have someone? Let me see. Two, or just, what is this? Is this either have a third party for romantic option? Eight of Wands reverse. Two of Pentacles. A romantic option? No. King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles was what came out when I asked if he has someone. He's working with someone, but that's what I was saying. There is someone else, but is it a friend? Or there are other people around? What is this? I don't see him looking at anyone romantically. He wants to talk to you. He may try to go through someone else to communicate with you. That is coming out. That could be the other person. Yeah, he could be thinking of getting, does he know someone that you know? Or getting someone to communicate to you? I don't know, why would he need to get someone to communicate to you though? Didn't you say you didn't block him? There is someone else, but it's not giving romantic. Why is there fear? Why is he sabotaging because of this third party though? That's what I'm trying to get. Why is the Eight of Swords here, the Three of Cups? Why is the Seven of Pentacles? Alright. Yeah. He's trying to see you. Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Two of Wands, Queen of Cups. You're the Queen of Cups energy. He's trying to see you. So in his thoughts towards seeing you, he's sabotaging. Queen of Cups. Do you have someone else? It's that whole Moon energy, feeling pulled and pushed in multiple directions. Like, are you dealing with anyone else? Are you seeing someone else? Are you talking to someone else? Is there someone else? I'm talking to my friends about this. What do I want to do? Because he could be viewing third parties as like a waste of his time. There is the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse here, like that kind of vibe. Getting himself in a rut. I don't know, maybe he feels like he has to explain himself, like the distractions or interruptions or whatever may have contributed to the delay. But him thinking about seeing you is kind of what's bringing about these thoughts of there being like another person. You seeing it, someone else for some reason. But I'm not seeing like a third party he's romantically involved with. But it does give that. So I was giving the moon vibes. Because it is giving eerie. But that explains this being on top of the deck too. With him being disconnected from you, still feeling like that warmth, you're that warmth for him. But he's out in the cold. So it's like he feels like, okay, once he comes inside, I mean, what is there going to be another guy sitting on the couch? Is another guy going to open the door? You know, it's those vibes. That Five of Pentacles energy. So he's coming from a place of like insecurity, wanting to reconnect with you. Because he definitely wants to communicate. And like from that communication, he wants to make plans to like see you, it seems. And then also, there could be, if for some reason he can't communicate with you with the Eight of Swords, he could want to go through someone else. That could be a thing too. You'd be thinking about going through someone else to get through to you. And it's for those reasons, like to see you. Reconnect. Those vibes. Oh, I see you. Hey, Pernille, how are you doing? Okay, so if it's not a mutual friend, it could be just a friend of his. If he has, I don't know. That's a possibility. I don't know why he would have to. I mean, what is this? Fifth grade? Is he gonna pass if his friend a note? I don't know. Maybe some people still do that. You know, pass my friend. Yeah, you pass your friend a note and give it to Phoenix. Let her tell her that I said this, and that. I don't know. I was giving those vibes, or Farrell could be him discussing this with other people, the Three of Pentacles kind of vibes coming through. But there is like another person. As I'm trying to figure out the other person, it's not giving like a romantic connection per se. Not really. It really isn't. He's focused on his money. Who's the Two of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. And whatever that person's doing is like helping in that way. Like stabilize. Like it's giving really practical. But another person came through. And it also could just be him, maybe he's communicating to another person about his fears, about you possibly, you know, talking to someone else or seeing someone else be that too. Because he does want to, it looks like he wants to communicate with you about seeing each other. Okay, good to see you're good. From you. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. No problem, Phoenix. Thank you. Let's see what's going on for D. Also for D for now. Were you two like partners on something? I don't know, like a project? Did you two partner up at work? And are you two like now at a distance from each other? Let's take some of these. Where's this energy? Okay, there's some kind of anxiety around emotions here being highlighted. Is he not as emotional as you would like? He's the King of Swords. I don't know who's watching the other. Is he watching you? It's come on his energy towards you, so it could be him. Did he detach himself? Like walk away, detach himself, as if you two were to the hip. But yes, did he like walk away? The Eight of Cups is here with the Six of Swords. He walked away and he's still watching you? Or did you disconnect and you're watching him? There's an individual here who's at peace with this detachment, Eight of Cups, the moon here. They're kind of like hidden with anxiety. And then, I'm not sure which one's you, but in their energy, are they seeing you as detached and hidden? Or is this D, detached and hidden, watching with anxiety, anticipating there to be change, feeling a lot emotionally towards the other, not really wanting, not sure how to express the feelings, but waiting for feelings to be expressed. It's coming through in the energy. He is thinking about you. I'm not sure which place is he thinking. Okay, you're detaching. Oh, okay. Okay, so you're detaching. All right. So you're at a distance from him. There's distance, physical, and communication, love, or partnership. All right. So it looks like you are moving past the conflict, whatever this. It could be just mental conflict, however, and you're curious about him, even though you're in the Eight of Cups. Like, you're curious about him. It's like you're walking away and you're looking back at the same time. You know, like, okay, I'm walking away, but it's almost like you're walking backwards. Yeah, so the Eight of Wands here with the Three of Wands. The distance, are you wanting to see him? That's coming through. Where he plays a part in his feelings is he has anxiety. Okay, he has anxiety about offering you like a cup of love, emotions, because you're hidden. He feels like he doesn't really know where you are emotionally. The moon here with the Page of Cups. And with the moon, Page of Cups, was there like an emotional outburst? Did you have like an emotional outburst? Or do you tend to have emotional outbursts? Are you sensitive emotionally? That could be why he's kind of like thinking about what to say to you and how to present something to you, present some kind of, offer of emotion. However, but he's just like, what can I expect from Pernille? Like, what am I going to get from you? I'm looking at what's underneath here because he definitely is wanting to communicate with you. He may enjoy talking to you, but there's a sense of anxiety because you are withdrawn. All right. It's like, what's going to come out of me opening up? Because he definitely has noticed you draw back a bit. So I don't know if you're waiting for him to say something to you emotionally or open up more emotionally, but it's almost like he's waiting for you to come out of hiding. I don't know, it kind of gives, that's what it gives. He's a bit nervous. It's like he doesn't know what to expect. Yeah. Doesn't know what to expect. Oh, okay. He isn't active in communication. Oh, okay. He didn't respond to me. I'm distancing him for a bit for him to realize. Oh, I see. Okay. So for his current energy, are you usually detached from him? Are you usually more engaging? Because the Eight of Wands, it seems like you have slowed down communication, he's noticed. Three of Wands. I'm just gonna pull to see why. I'm just gonna see why he's nervous because something about it kind of gives. You know how when you walk into a dark room and for some reason you just feel like something's gonna jump out and get you. Nothing's there at all. It's that fear. He has that kind of like fear when it comes to emotions. In you. It's kind of like feeling like someone's gonna jump out and get him. It's like that kind of anxiety coming through for D. What is this? Ace of Pentacles. Okay. He's very practical and grounded, serious. He looks at long term, but I'm getting an unpredictable. I just keep seeing the unpredictability. There's the Ace of Cups here that was highlighting what he wants to offer. Three of Pentacles, Hangman. Okay, so maybe the fear is around if you two are going to agree. Like, are you going to agree to how he may want to move forward emotionally or go about the connection emotionally? Are you emotional, like Pranay? Nothing's wrong being emotional. Like, is he getting, are you a water sign? Is he giving the, is he an air sign? He's giving air sign, water sign vibes. Um, I don't know. Is he just giving you may get those waterworks if if it I don't know if it isn't what you want to hear or something like that. Perhaps he is feeling as if this is like a pause, the pause that you're noticing too, perhaps even with the Hangman. Is this him reviewing the situation emotionally? How he does want to, like how he wants to put into words? Page of Wands, King of Swords, this whole idea of love with you. And he's hoping that you two are on the same page. Like you agree. Because are you two practically working together? I was getting like a practical connection too. Did you two work together at some point? Work on a partnership at some point? But maybe that's something he wants to have in mind as well. Like, let's at least still come together for this reason. But that's a bit of why he's in a delay. He's actually just like assessing how he wants to express to you how he feels and so forth, and hoping that you're open. I don't know. Yeah, hoping that you're open. So I'm just looking at this moon with the Nine of Swords. Are you feeling anxiety? Or is that him feeling anxiety? There's like anxiety about opening up emotionally, being vulnerable emotionally, coming through in his energy. So I don't know if it feels like you are or he is. He is like the King of Swords, so he may not like to be all mushy gushy and stuff like that. So if you start crying or if you get sensitive, he's gonna be like, all right. That's the King of Swords. That's the King of Swords. The King of Cups is gonna, cry with you a little bit. I mean, King of Cups is not gonna cry with you, but at least he'll be like, okay, it's okay, here's a tissue. King of Swords is like, listen, you could have picked a different day for this, okay? This is really unnecessary. That's the King of Swords. That's like kind of D's vibes. So he's treading carefully because he may feel like you're more emotional. Something like that is giving. Okay. Oh, you're Scorpio and he's Cancer? Oh, okay. Well, he definitely gives more emotion. I feel like Cancers are more emotional than Scorpios. It's really coming off like interesting. Both water signs. No, I feel like okay, so you feel like you're detached, but you're invested. Hmm. Something about your feelings. Okay, so maybe with the Page of Cups, if it isn't that you're unpredictable emotionally, like you could be very sensitive, it's the squinting of the eyes energy still. So D is squinting his eyes a bit, but maybe it's because with the Page of Cups, are you a dreamer? Like, are you really? Because that moon could be like illusions. So, is there some type of something that you're dreaming up with him and you share it with him, and he's like, "Well, I know you have this vision or dream, however," and he wants to speak on it, but he feels like maybe you're gonna, I don't know. He's thinking about how you may take it. How are you two gonna be able to agree? I'm going back to that Three of Pentacles Hangman. Like, are you gonna look at things from his perspective? That kind of vibe with the Ace of Cups. Emotionally, because he's looking at where you both are emotionally. That's what it's giving. And he's, of course, like more logical. But you came out actually like in the Page of Cups energy. So that's the thing. All right, let me see. All right, I know you mentioned Jack. I'm gonna do Jack. Let me look at this. Jack's energy, and then wait. Let me actually look at the question before I do that. Jack, let me see. Okay. We can see like, yeah, like his intentions. Yeah, we can just look at like intentions. You wanna do like that? Oh, okay. Okay, so it's the dream. Okay. But I didn't get a reply on that from him yet. Okay, so that's what he was looking at. Was the dream about you two like being together? I'm pissed that about two isn't asking follow-up questions. Okay. See, it looks like he is thinking about it. He does want to, it doesn't feel like say something, but are you going to agree with him? You know? So, for example, if you felt as if it meant something else than what he feels like it meant, it's that kind of vibe coming through for D. Okay, so his intentions. All right. Let's see. Jack's intentions. What is this? And Jack's intentions with the admin. His secret lover. His secret lover. I'm just kidding. Let me get this spread out. Yeah. Let me get this spread out. Okay. Oh, the Six of Pentacles flipped in front of the Two of Cups flipped in front of the Six of Pentacles. So definitely in his intentions, Oh, this is cute, Yagner. This is cute. 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, but the moon is there, so we have to can't put our magnifying glasses away just yet. What is this in Jack's intentions? Yagner. Okay, 9 of Wands. All right. Oh, okay. Thank you, Pernell. I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, what is this in Jack's intentions? With Yagner, the Lovers. Why is the moon here? Why is the moon so? Strength, judgment. I just thought about. Oh, okay. What is this in Jack's intentions? With Yagner. Okay, so that other situation is coming through. Why is the moon here in Jack's intentions? Hangman. Why is the Tower here? With the Emperor, his intentions of the husband. Okay. The Tower. Yeah, the Tower here twice for his intentions. Why would his intentions? Anyways. World card. Let me look more into why that's here. Why is it her? It's him as the King of Pentacles. He's creating a tower moment. He's shaking up his foundation, which is the 4 of Wands here in the reverse. It looks like it's already been shiketh. And the 8 of Cups is here. This is going back to this other individual, the Lovers. So in his intentions, he is making a decision to disconnect from a person. You already, you know. And then Hermit here with the moon. He's doing this a bit, maybe secretly with the moon energy. It's a bit hidden. Hermit, he's keeping it to himself. That he's having struggles sleeping at night. He hasn't eaten or bathed in 3 days. All of that he's keeping tucked away underneath this moon energy. Perhaps none of that's accurate, but just saying in terms of the anxiety he has been experiencing, and that is coming out his intentions as well too. Is keeping that to himself, hermit. Like no one has to know I'm not sleeping well because I'm detaching from someone else. And he is making a decision with the lovers to connect with you. He does want to have a sense of peace and stability with you. For sure. He feels like you're the Queen of Cups. There's love. He feels like you genuinely love him. That's so sweet. Yagmer. Feels like you love him. She loves me. And what he feels as if he could provide for you is not only love, and then, you know, feeling the love that you provide to him. Stability. So as his foundation is tearing apart the tower, it's like so funny. If you see this turtle, it's not a turtle, it's a frog. But you see this frog like falling out of this mushroom. It's Jack's energy, his intentions. So he's shaking up his foundation, getting out of one situation and establishing another. King of Pentacles. That's what he sees himself doing. This is on his mind, 8 of Swords. Closing out his own like sabotage. Did the 8 of Swords come out earlier? I'm thinking. Did that 8 of Swords come out earlier? I know it came out earlier for someone. I don't know. Someone was looking like a bump on the log. Was that him or was that ER? Someone came out like this. I don't know. ER was... I don't know. But putting that to a close, overthinking, sabotage, and he's doing that by the tower. Yeah, which is, you know, like I was getting at. Separating from a situation, 8 of Cups. What is this? And Jack's energy towards intentions. Wow, you have the tower here again. Heavy on the tower, even though it's his energy, his Scorpio energy, heavy on that being in his intentions. Tower, King of Wands, Judgment, Magician. Yeah, he sees himself doing that. 8 of Pentacles. He feels like this is going to work. He's trying to show up the King of Pentacles for you. He's not trying to get you into sister wives. I don't know what the hell that was earlier. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe with the devil energy, the devil, you know, comes before the tower, and he could have been thinking that he wanted you or wanted some type of like, what if this person found out about you and then maybe it would make it easier, or maybe he had like, I don't know if he's that messy, like would have you say something to her like, oh yeah, I'm his woman now, like something crazy like that. Listen, I have it covered from here, okay, sister girl. You can leave him alone now. Like, I guess Jack's not. I hope he's not that much of a loser that he would want you to say something to this other woman. Like, it's not his responsibility. I don't know. Like, especially if she's not getting the hint. And he's like, listen, will you please just tell her you're my girlfriend so she leaves me alone? It could have been something like that. He was thinking devil energy. And now with the tower, he's handling his own foundation that's crumbling with the 4 of Wands. And he's saying, okay, I'm going to make a decision to choose you. But he's keeping quiet the details. It's like he's keeping quiet the details. But High Priestess, Queen of Cups vibes, your intuition's already going to let you know, like, oh, okay, Hermit, you're withdrawing what he's doing behind the scenes with this moon and his intentions, but all of it is in an effort to literally tear down one foundation to rebuild one with you. And he is pretty serious about it. I mean, he's actually going to do it. And it's like his intentions, but he's going, like, for him, he's confident this is what he's going to do. King of Wands. Very confident. And the tower 3 times. Because, you know, perhaps it's because he's having literally anxiety around it. He may not be able to sleep well. So there's interruptions and distractions coming through. It looks like he's trying to eliminate those. He feels like he's running out of time, too, to do this for some reason. And his intentions is to move rather quickly. And then Judgment is on top of this deck, and that could be like taking an action after a period of stagnation with the Seven of Wands, or maybe he just sees himself putting his foot down. Maybe his intentions are to fight for the connection too. Let me see what comes out with the die. What else here? Okay, so equal balance. He does want to balance things out, it appears. Turning points. He's looking for a turning point. That's in his intentions. He feels like this is like an uphill battle. Hopefully he's not he's not intending to be an uphill battle. You know, sometimes that Eight of Swords energy could be difficult. He's not coming off like he's trying to be difficult to you. That would be fair. He does feel like this isn't going to be easy, whatever he's trying to accomplish. But he's determined to do so. And it feels like it's not easy. I'm telling you, Yagmer, the way this person's in his energy, I just find it hard to believe. It's just a significant connection. It's really interesting. I'm curious what that looks like, really. Because it's almost like he'll have her out of his energy, and then, I don't know. It has to be somewhat of a significant connection. That's what I'll say. For them to just not, I don't know, be gone. And his intentions is to factory reset the connection between the two of you. Hence the Eight of Pentacles. Just put in the effort. Whatever he needs to do. And it does appear it starts with this disconnect. Wow. And his intentions, the backpack is here. He said, I'm going to put my backpack on before I even do any of this. All right? Before I even do any of this. His intentions is definitely taking action towards you. Could be seeing you. Okay. Oh, axe. Okay, the axe is here. So he is planning on cutting off this energy. I wouldn't say it's you, because you two would have to be in a relationship or like living together with the Four of Wands. What are you supposed to be walking away from? You know what I mean? That's what you have to ask yourself. Like, why would you be intending on walking away from me as if we're in a relationship? You don't have to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like why are you walking away? You can't walk away from, you're not, Four of Wands. So just so you know, it's not him cutting you off. It's detaching from this other person. Lovers, as you know, is a choice between two sometimes. So there's that. And the Hangman is making that sacrifice. So he is sacrificing and severing ties with another individual. And he's doing this behind this moon. This is like an action he's taking. Like I was saying, he's keeping to himself. And he is in his intentions. In some sense, he feels like he's following his, higher self. Like he's listening to himself, his inner guide. Yeah. Because he sees himself closing out a cycle and there being like a completion at the end, of this. He feels like it's worth whatever he has to destroy, whatever has to come down. Interesting. In the meanwhile, what is this? Jackson. Okay, the treasure chest is here. So that makes sense with him showing up with that King of Pentacles. The treasure chest. He really is looking at stability. It's like, of course, rebuilding after that tower moment. He's big on the stability and his intentions towards you. So he's looking at commitment. He's looking at commitment. He's looking at, having something long term. I will say, like I feel like I've mentioned it before, whoever he's disconnecting from was a significant connection in his life. It does really feel like that. And he's seeing himself establishing another significant connection in his life with you. That's in his intentions. And he's taking action on it. He's rather serious about it. And he feels like with the Queen of Cups, like, you know, you could be like a true love in his life. You could, like, always know the right things to say. He feels like that with the Lovers, Queen of Cups. Like, you just know what to say, or you just, I don't know, you come in at the right times. Those kind of vibes Jack gets from you, too. Or he thinks about maybe the time in which you two met. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, your picture. That is so funny. He's preparing his backpack to leave the situation. Yes, he is definitely packing up. He is definitely packing up. Yeah, it definitely feels like that. Yeah, for sure. Mm. Oh yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, I've been done. I'm gonna now it's funny. I'm not sure what kind of mess he was into. 8 of Cups came, I think. Oh, it did? Oh, you're talking about German police officers? Now that I think about it, you did come out the Queen of Cups before. Oh, okay, when you reply back. Okay. I'm gonna see. Because it looks like he is. Is Jack considering commitment and his intentions? Is he thinking of committing to Wagner? His intentions? Is he thinking long term? Okay, so I'm looking at the 8 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. I was looking at what else was on the back end because the 6 of Cups could be the past. That was in the reverse. Empress. Ooh. Now the 3 of Swords was in the reverse, but I did technically flip it in the upright. Is he thinking about commitment? Um, maybe the Empress? Judgment. Is that commitment? Is never. The Three of Swords is giving hell no, but why the hell is it here? It was in the reverse. He has to take an action. This is that action that he's looking at earlier. Yeah, there's the action chariot. Okay, so he still has to make this decision. Temperance, Ten of Pentacles. It's on his mind because the Three of Swords was in the reverse, but it's still here. So the situation is still actively going on. Whatever it is that he needs to walk away from, that's causing him anxiety or sleepless nights. Going back to that Nine of Swords. Empress, you could be the Empress, the preference here. Queen of Cups is back. Judgment. Chariot. He is taking the steps, the necessary steps towards commitment, but I don't know. How many steps does he have left? I don't know. The Three of Swords is still here. So I don't know how many steps he has. But he is moving in that direction, yes. Towards commitment. It is on his mind. But more so what's on his mind more than anything is how he has to take an action to detach from this other individual so he can even take, start showing up in the connection with you. Start showing up in that way towards you. Emperor, there he is again, considering his stability. Ten of Cups this year. Star card. He does feel as if you could be emotional fulfillment for him. Like a happily ever after. Those vibrations are here. But the Ten of Swords is here with the Four of Wands. Are you sure you did not live with this person? The Ten of Swords with the Four of Wands here. It gives me a lot of vibes. And if he didn't live with them, he just maybe felt like that person was home or they were very cozy. Two of Swords. That double-minded energy here. He just needs to do the work. Eight of Pentacles. He is, though. That's what this Judgment energy is here, too. He is. Death card. He is doing it. King of Pentacles. So he can show up as the King of Pentacles. But you saw how many cards it took for him to show up as the King of Pentacles? He's not ready yet. He's not ready. But he's getting there. That's what's good. That's the good news. He just needs to finalize some things. I told you it felt like his pinky toe was still in the back door. It felt like he was halfway in, halfway out. But still feeling like going back to the fact that you're the Queen of Cups. And the Empress is here. I don't even want to go back on that situation with a child. But the Ten of Cups, feeling like you could be a Ten of Cups star card, a true love for him. It's very real in his feelings. He doesn't want to, lose the opportunity. It feels for sure. But Jack, keep a magnifying glass on Jack. 2. Keep 2. Okay? You're going to need 2 for him. Because I don't know what it is in that situation that makes me squint my eyes. And you need to investigate that a little further. So keep that magnifying glass handy with Jack on that situation that he's putting to rest. Make sure that thing stays in the casket, okay? Yeah, I'm not sure. The Four of Wands always gives me homey vibes. Really home, really comfortable vibes. And for it to come up in the reverse earlier and then the upright, and then he's the Emperor, it's heavy on his stability. I'm I don't know. It's given that how much of an influence was that person? It makes me wonder. They were there. But either way it goes, he's trying to remove them so he can get closer to you. Keep me posted. Keep me posted. Yes, it's very fascinating, for sure. But at least his intentions are like pure towards you. He's not trying to juggle you, because that's not what's coming out. It's just he still has to wrap up loose ends, and he knows it. That's what it's showing. Okay. Okay, good night, Phoenix. Thank you for hanging out. Not sure if you're here. Good night. Yes, I am going to hop off of here too, and yes, do the same. I've been I've been half asleep. I made um I made like a heavy supper, so I'm kind of feeling it now. But I appreciate you, Yagmer. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a good night and day, and enjoy a cup of tea with honey. Enjoy a cup of tea with honey. I'll see ya.